Alright, everybody, I think I found a way of beating him. But first, I can't change my controller. That's great. I wanted to change my block to like a... This would be much easier if I had an arcade stick, because I could just dial the block, the attacks in, and then switch to block no problem. One of the buttons on the arcade stick. Being that I'm using PS3 controller. Oh crap. It's gonna be a lot harder because right now I'm holding the controller like an arcade stick, dialing square and triangle with my fingers and switching it up using my thumb to using my thumb, my middle finger is dialing the triangle inputs in, and I have to switch to the back of my controller, to block. So it's basically dial the combinations in and then switch to block using the middle finger. So not even gonna bother wasting my EX, because every time what I do is I let him get one attack in, and then I dial the combo in. And as raiding is shocking Shao Kahn, I switch it up, switch my middle finger to the R2 trigger. Now, hopefully it should work, because I've been trying to figure out how the hell you're gonna beat this guy. Proper way. And I think I found a solid solution. And that's this right here. Okay, there's nothing I can do against that. And if he keeps on doing that, I'm screwed. Okay, and that one. And it's like he's bringing out the right techniques just to screw me over. Yes, yes, you son of a bitch. I whipped your ass. Game over. It's over. Woo. Yay! Woo! It's over.
But only at the gravest of costs. So many are gone. Their light has sunk into the earth. I am responsible for their loss.
You did what you had to protect Earthrealm. Losses in war are inevitable.
Come, let us tend the fallen. Then we must help our realm rebuild. Our work has only just begun.
Your plan worked to perfection, Lord Shinnok.
Shao Kahn was blinded by rage. How easily he was convinced that the Elder Gods would ignore his merging the realms.
Yet the Thunder God still lives.
No matter. Neither Earthrealm nor Outworld can now withstand the Netherrealm's onslaught. It is time. Soon I will be free. Earthrealm and Outworld will be ours.
Back in time, 100% complete. Quanties, okay. Alright. You have unlocked Hidden Final Quan Chi. Awesome. Yes, thank you Ed Boon for an excellent game. He actually pulled a rabbit out of his hat and brought us an excellent fighting game in general. I mean, wow, there is so much content on this game. It has an excellent story mode, which you wouldn't expect from a fighting game. But this is a fighting game with a story, a decent story, 6 hours tops story. It's so well balanced too. I can't wait to play online. But wow, I mean, even though Shao Kahn was pretty overpowered, you know, you had to really put in enough thought to how am I supposed to beat this guy. And one way was jump kicking, and the other way is I was tapping square, triangle, and then using the lightning. And that's what I was doing while switching to my finger, my middle finger, to the R2, and just dial combos. And like I said, this fighting games are better when you play them with an arcade stick. If you have an arcade stick, I suggest you use that because you could just dial the stuff in. You use your fingers and just dial everything in. It's quick, fast reactions. You won't have, unlike using your thumb when playing a fighting game, because I don't really know too many people that are good just using their thumb on the controller in the fighting game, dialing combos in against somebody who's using an arcade stick. It's just much smoother, simpler. It takes some time, but it's way more faster. You have a fast reaction to dialing them in instead of just using your thumb and switching. Like, there's that split second. So definitely gotta invest in an arcade stick. Only thing is, you can only really order the good ones online. So I'm gonna have to order one online. But this was an excellent fighting game. Unlike Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I loved, but it just didn't have enough offline content for me to really, you know, enjoy it. It didn't put enough content in it for me to get my full money's worth. But definitely, the $60 I spent on Mortal Kombat, getting that 6 hours, and then having online in the crypt mode. Where I looked at the crypt, there's like 4 different sections in that crypt full of unlockables, like fatalities, Easter eggs, costumes, and the little concept and music and stuff, whatever. But yeah, this is a game packed with enough content for any fighting style player out there. Well balanced. I like it. There's no long chain combos when playing tag team mode. You can't just chain a combo and deplete the whole enemy, the opposite opponent's health in an instant. You can't do that. That's what I like. I just like simple fighting mechanics, no flashiness, just hand-to-hand combat or whatever, stuff like that. This game went back to the old school Mortal Kombat 2. I think a little bit of Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, 3. That genre, Sega right there. That section right there. Back to the old Mortal Kombat, which I love. Actually, when I was young and I had a Sega, I actually had an arcade stick. I remember my father bought me an arcade stick for the Sega Genesis. So, yeah, I basically learned how to play fighting games on an arcade stick, unlike a controller. But I had to adapt because as years went by, I didn't have enough money to get arcade sticks or tournament sticks. But now I do, so I could go out there and buy me maybe the Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition. I might check that out. Check out the reviews on that. But anyways, this was the end of my Mortal Kombat 9 playthrough. I hope everybody enjoyed. I might do some online matches soon, but you know, I got a tight schedule. So until then, see you next time.